Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it is tremendous to be back out here with you again. We are diving back in for another look at Metavoidal, and I want to thank Yellow Lab Games for sponsoring this video and this series. I have been playing quite a bit and unlocking as much of the upgrade opportunities as I can. And folks, we are coming in today with some additional power, some additional hearts, some additional capabilities. And it is my hope that because of this, we're going to get a little bit further. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. We're going to get a little bit further. And we're going to see some things that we haven't seen just yet. And that's exciting. So let's pick out a perk here. I think I'm just going to go with the extra half heart piece this time. All right, so starting out with the kick, that is awesome because the kick is fantastic. We're going to have enemies flying all over the place. At least that's the plan, right? Now let's grab an album. Let's see what we can get here. So 100% chance for the technique in slot 1 to electrify on hit. Technique in slot 2 spawns 2 holy projectiles on hit. Can be triggered at most 3 times per second. I gotta tell you, I have really grown to love the percussive blessings of the world. So I think we're gonna go with that. I like the oiled too. So they're pulling on my heartstrings a little bit here. But I really like the holy percussive blasts. So let's get out there. Let's have a good time. You know, lately I have been gathering more and more guitar picks. So I did some upgrading to make that a little bit easier to do. And so remember those scenarios where I've said, boy, how would you even have that many at that point in the store? Ooh, look at this. Nice little experience point drop right off the bat. Nothing to dislike about that. So we're going to be hopefully gathering more guitar picks than we ever have. I also unlocked recently an opportunity where enemies would drop more stuff occasionally. Chests would contain more good stuff. So look, this is a really, really long way to tell you. I think we're going to have a great run today. Okay? All right. So we do not have the album yet. We're going to go looking for that. I think it's right over here. Perfect. I still enjoy embedding drumsticks in the skulls of our enemies. That's very nice for us. So let's go over here. Might as well grab another ability. Thrown drumsticks have a 100% chance to leave an oil trail behind them. I think we are going to do that. That is a studio quality upgrade, which means it is as high as you can go. So we are doing that. That's awesome right off the bat. So look, we're going to be slipping and sliding out there. Only it's not going to be us slipping and sliding. It's going to be the monsters. All right? That's the plan. Okay, can we get in here? We can. Outstanding. Yeah, I have a good feeling about this run. And you're saying, Goat, I think you told us that last time too, and look what happened. I know. Now those baddies are new because what happens is as you clear different challenges in the game, you know, you get stronger, but the game also unleashes some fresh hell for you out there. Some brand new enemies to look forward to or to be worried about. It's up to you. Find your confidence, folks. Isn't that kick outstanding? We had that last time. It's phenomenal. Okay, yeah, so speaking of new things, absolutely those, right? But that panned out okay, I gotta say. All right. So what do we have here for us? Okay. Let's see if we want to slot that in somewhere. So we've got the hi-hat. I don't hate it. Why don't we pop that right over there? And the next non-hi-hat technique in your sequence will do +1 damage. Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right. Order does matter. Now, is there anywhere else we want to visit? I don't think so. I think it's time to make like a tree here. So I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Cheers to all of you. Someone the other day said, Goat, you know, I'm actually enjoying a nice dark roast right now. And while I love those comments, they only serve to make me jealous. But keep them coming. All right, this was a challenging room, I'm not gonna lie. All right. Hey, you know what else we like doing on this channel is giving away video games, and we did give away a couple copies of Metavoidal already. And I am happy to tell you that the video that you are watching right now, oh wow, do I dare go 2 kicks in a row? Is that a thing we should do? Oh, goodness. I think we're going to. I think we're going to be kicking. All right, let's double kick. I'm happy to tell you that this video that you are watching right now is rated G. You know why it's rated G? Well, if you were here last time, I bet you know. This video is rated G for giveaway. Yes, folks, isn't that exciting? So let's keep it musically themed like we did last time. We should grab this. This will allow us to hold 2 more sticks. Let's do that. And let's grab one of these. Half a heart. We didn't leave any hearts out there, did we? We did. We did. I know. That's terrible. So we're going to keep it musically themed. All you need to do... we're locked out. Look at what I've done now. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Things happen. Sometimes we make reverse tutorials on this channel. So there you go. That's today's reverse tutorial. Be subscribed. Leave a comment with your favorite song. Favorite song of all time. I know, it's challenging. And as you're out there, take a look at others' favorite songs. Let's make it fun. Comment on theirs as well. If you share enthusiasm for the choice, let folks know. And from there, I will pick 2 of you to win a copy of the game. And I can't thank everybody enough again for all the support of the channel. It really is all of you that allow us to do these. Okay, let's do the challenge room. Believe it or not, there's a way to make these challenge rooms even more challenging via the meta progression, and it makes the rewards a little bit nicer too. Okay, I think we got it. Outstanding. What do we got here? Ooh, another experience point. That could be pretty great. And we got 440 guitar picks. You know, back when I was playing, way back when I was a younger goat, I used to go through guitar picks all the time. I mean, so seeing a mess of guitar picks like that, I go, oh yeah, that tracks. That tracks for me. Probably went through about 57 of them per week at the rate that I was losing them. All right, so let's go up here. Let's see if we can find an album. That guy you want to avoid getting next to if you can. Looks like we want to go over here too, actually. Oh, hi, guy. Let's take him out and avoid that nasty book of his. And this time I will be better about the heart situation before leaving. All right. Isn't that nice how they slip and slide like that? Okay, those are the fiery, explodey kind, so we're gonna... Well, we're just gonna take a sip here. Cheers to all of you. All right. Super strong. Hi-hat now embeds 2 sticks on hit. Wow. All right. That's pretty great, actually. Oh, that is outstanding. Wow. Okay, I am really liking that ability, actually. Yeah, I'm inclined to destroy more of these now that the drop rate has increased significantly. Oh, that kick is really something. Now, if you can get away with launching the drumstick at them, if you can catch the cooldown right at the right time, right? I mean, sometimes you just... timing doesn't work out. You don't have any, but if you can avoid it with the electrical guys and the fiery skull guys, you know, if you can go with the throw, it's much better. Much better way to go. All right, so let's grab the album. Let's grab this. We have full hearts. See? Look, I told you I would check. We're going to go down in this location over here. Right. Yeah, we want that. All right. Speaking of staying away from those guys. Oh, geez. All right. Okay. Got out of there in time. My goodness. All right. Let's just wait for all this to blow over. Right? Come on, oil. There we go. All right. We'll just jump on in. No problem. Hey, no problem at all. Right? Just the spot. Whoa. Okay. All right. The spider's going melty. Snuck in a quick sip there. Okay, sometimes you grab you go to grab a chest and they surprise you a little bit. Not the kind of surprise you'd be hoping for either. Yeah, just go ahead and walk right through that for us. All right. I love all the sticks that are dropping. I think the drop rate is definitely helping with that. That's pretty awesome. Oh, jeez. All right. Speaking of surprises. Let's get the mighty kick going. All right, perfect. Boy, this just keeps going deeper and deeper, doesn't it? There is a buff that you can find in the game that will multiply the damage value of a move if you double up on that on that particular move. That would be nice with the kick situation that we've got going on right now. All right, I think we're ready to make like a tree, right? Right? We've got the album. Let's go find the let's go find the player. It's over there. take a turn on Albuquerque here. This time we're making the right turn, not the wrong turn on Albuquerque. All right, 33% chance for thrown drumsticks to stun enemies. That might be kind of nice. Let's see. You are immune to slipping on oil and move much faster on oiled surfaces. Huh. Well, I'm thinking the stun. I mean, I like that this is a live level. You know, we are getting oily with it quite a bit. Boy, oh boy, what do you do? Okay, we're going to do that. That's what we're doing. Hey, we got a mini boss here. Dog Frog the Frog Dog. Say that 14 times fast. Call me in the morning, right? Or don't. Don't call us in the morning. We don't want that. All right, let's go Explodey Town on those guys. Let's come up behind this guy and do our thing. I like that even the boss is able to slip and slide. Oh, folks, we did it. Look at that. Feels great. All right. Now we get some super strength. So we got a Splintering Flam. Triggering embedded stick. Deals +1 damage and shoots out 2 sticks per embedded stick. I feel like that's the one we want. Killing enemies with this move will instantly fill a portion of your double time meter. I like that. Double time makes us a little bit stronger. We move a little bit faster. The next non-hi-hat technique in your sequence will have 40% less cooldown. Yeah, we want this. All right. Tremendous. Grab all these. And I think we're ready to move on. Are we ready to move on? We can't go back and get these hearts anyway, can we? No, we can't. All right. Okay, so we absolutely want to put this on. But where do we want to put it on at? Triggering embedded stick. Okay. So I think we're going to put this over here. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, wait a second. I think that makes more sense over there. Right? I think. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot. We actually have a lot. So that would, wow, we got some good choices here. So I think, I'm going to buy 2 of these, I think. So let's do that. Let's do that. And I wish we could do that. That would have been nice too. But look, we're going to be happy with what we got, right? Cheers to you. All right. It's not long now before I turn into one of them. Yeah, so I think the story goes we were all lured in here to apply to be part of the band. And then the metal music turns some of these folks into monsters, just like in real life, right? It was awesome hearing from all of you about your favorite concert. Well, the first concert you ever went to. Some of you chimed in about your favorites as well. There's some really great responses. Yeah, that makes it fun, right? It's just such a great community we've got here. All right. Some extra hearts laying around. Heck of a kick. He was ready to go in for the attack, and then he found the slip and slide. Bad timing for the slip and slide for him. Worked out great for us. All right. I find that going in for a couple attacks and then dashing back out is optimal. Get too greedy, you're gonna get whacked around. Not in a way you would enjoy. Oh boy. All right. It's a bad time to not have any drumsticks. Oh, that worked out okay for us. Okay. Speaking of sticks, let's grab that one, and let's grab those half hearts. Right? Okay, wonderful. Let's grab those, and where are we going from here? Well, let's come out here. Oh boy. Okay. He's gonna launch the book. Ooh, nice little dodge on that book shot. Awesome. Okay, so that guy's gonna throw a knife at us. We're gonna make like a tree. And I think we're going up in here. Okay, that's not great. I don't want to... really don't want to be surrounded like that. All right. Oh God. Yeah, you don't want to be grabbed by those. I'll tell you what. Claw machine grabby hands. Only they're very accurate. Let's get the let's get this. And let's do that. Actually unlocked more dodge rolls. That's been very helpful. I'm gonna take a sip here. If you're having a good time, do me a favor. Do all of us a favor. Hit that like button. It'll help more people see the video and learn about this game. And learn about our awesome community, let's be honest, right? We'd love more Rogue fans to hang out with. Ooh. Couple hits in this one. All right, maybe some hearts if you please. Yeah, okay, got one. Now wait a second, here we go. Is there a backstage door around here anywhere where we can get a nice little fast travel for us? No? Oh, there probably was. All right, that's okay. I do like the handy-dandy map. All right, well, looks like we're taking the long way home here. Nope, took a wrong turn on Albuquerque again. Somebody the other day said, you know, for the amount of times you take a wrong turn on Albuquerque, you must like it there. I laughed at that. Enemies now take 1 damage when slipping on oil for the first time. I like that. I like that. Let's do that. It's also the live version. You know, when I was younger and I'd listen to CDs, you know, I really liked the studio versions, and there were times where, you know, I'd go out and buy a CD. Remember buying CDs? What a time, right? What a time that was. Boy, we are really surrounded. My goodness. Banged up a little bit. So anyway, occasionally I would pick up a live version, you know, not really knowing, right? And I know some of you are thinking, how does one end up doing that? And then you go, oh, it was the GOAT, right. He doesn't always read words. Yeah, I mean, you know, occasionally, yes. So I would pick up these live versions, and after completing a boss room, fully heal and gain 1 permanent heart. After this, the trinket is destroyed. Wow, beautiful. Okay, and that's good. You know, you're saying, oh God, it's destroyed. But that's okay, you know, because we only have 2 of these slots, so that's all right. We're okay with it being destroyed. It looks like we're gonna have plenty of do re mi. Do we want to make any changes here? I don't know. Organ donor. Wow. Watch your head. Drop a line of organ. Oh, man, that sounds fun. Don't have that one. I would like that one, actually. All right, let's see what we got here. You get extra 2 half-heart slots, 2 drumstick slots, and 2 dodge charges. Yamahama. I'm in. So we're doing a few things here. In fact, we can afford all the things today. Okay. I am happy to tell you. Oh no. Oh, well. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. All right. I think we're going to be leaving this. Yeah, we're going to be leaving this one, folks. That's sad. Tell it goodbye. So anyway, let me get back to my my exciting story here. So I'd buy the live version on accident sometimes, and I'd throw it on, and I didn't like it. I didn't like hearing the crowd, you know? But I'll tell you, once I got a little bit older, the live albums are the ones that rock. They rock really hard. Right? Okay, so what do we got here? The Resonant Crypt. Okay, oh my goodness. All right, we are just getting right to it, aren't we? Okay. Watch out for fire. Wow. I'm telling you, they don't mess around in this one. They really don't. This is a tough game. All right. Yeah, if you're gonna take that guy head on, you gotta get out of there shortly after you fight that guy. Sometimes they just, you know, they get close enough to you and they go explodey. Okay, we're just gonna let this die down for just a second here. All right. You see, somebody must have been drinking red Kool-Aid or something. They just got wild in here. My goodness. All right. Sorry about this, spiders. Okay. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the stick. And what are we doing? Well, let's do this. And I see a shocky guy here. So we'll put one right in your skull. Okay. These guys are tough. I think increasing that drop rate as a permanent upgrade was the right thing to do. Ooh, that's going to be fantastic. That worked out really well. Okay. Look at this big group just standing over here. All right. I was gonna say, I can't remember where the oil was over there, so let's just evacuate for a moment. There we go. Okay, so we have an album. So let's go turn this in if we can figure our way to doing that. Well, it's going to be this way or this way, right? By process of elimination. Should we do the challenge room? I think so. One of the upgrades I'm looking at would actually upgrade the challenge room and make it a little bit harder and offer better upgrades as part of that process, actually. And then there are apparently other types of challenge rooms that can be unlocked. One that would give you health back, and so on and so forth. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of spiders. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, is that a spawner? Is that what we have going on here? Wow, okay. Let's not get hit by the book. Holy cow. Alright, happy to see the half a heart. Alright, we'll do this. And we're gonna go this way. Let's just bring everybody out here. Doggone it. It's another spawner, isn't it? Alright, we gotta get out of here. That's gonna help. Oh, wow. happy to have the heart. I'm surprised this thing survived that. Well, we got a heck of a lot of guitar picks, don't we? Gang, 20 bonus XP for slaying Tall Boy. Tall Boy. But then that's going to take over one of our important slots, and I don't think that's something we want to do. I'm gonna have to think about that. All right, I've thought about it. I want to keep what we have. Wowee. Okay, that worked out well. I kind of thought that was going to be a little bit more tough with the whole oil thing that we've got going on. Oh, boy. Speaking of. All right, do we have an album down here? I bet we do. It looks like the type of zone that you usually see. It can be, like, surrounded by... Oh, all right. I mean, I'm happy with the chest, too. Especially if there ends up being some really great stuff at the store. We gotta take this guy down before he spreads hell everywhere. Oof. That's all right. There is a full heart sitting up here. All right. So I think we are going to head on out of here. And I'll tell you what, I feel pretty good about the setup we've got so far. Yeah, here we go. All right. Oh, nope. Let's not get fried. We can avoid it. I'm actually going to take a sip. Oh, they caught me mid-sip. This is not good. This is wow, that's very not good. It's okay, because I think there's going to be a heart laying around. In fact, there is going to be a heart laying around. Okay. Can we call that death by coffee? I mean, that would have been really bad. All right, where did the heart guy run off to? How dare you? You come back here. Yeah, usually he runs off and then he stops. I also don't know if he just ended up getting smashed and as part of the coffee sip chaos that happened. Where were you during coffee sip chaos? You remember the time? All right. Oh, jeez. You're kidding. Okay. All right, guy. You know what? Come on over here. Okay. A little bit slippy with it. Okay. Okay, I knew he was around here somewhere. Looks like there's plenty more to see. All right. Nope. Nope. Okay. Out of sticks. Not that there's ever a good time to run out, but that's a very bad time to run out of sticks. All right, we're going to let the fire do its thing. Hopefully, somebody went roasty toasty in there. Perfect. Well, that was very nice for us. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've got a couple sticks going. Oh, jeez, wow. $1,800. Wow. Okay, so let's see what we can get here. 66% chance for thrown drumsticks to stun enemies. Enemies now take 2 damage when slipping on oil for the first time. Your drumsticks deal an additional 1 damage to enemies with the oiled status effect. Well. I don't hate this. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. All the hearts. All the sticks. I think we're ready. You ready for prime time? Oh, that is outstanding. Okay. How dareth thee enter mine own cherished chambers? This isn't the audition you signed up for. Prepare to be punished for your impertinence. Be gone, harlot. All right. All right. That's fair. These are fighting words, though. Who's ready? You ready? Let's take a sip while it's safe. Once more into the maelstrom, right? Let's do it. Baroquetopus, the organist. Nice. You know about Baroquetopus. All right. So I think we've got to take this shield out first, right? All right, Baroquetopus. Couple hits and then we're out, right? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Let's grab that. Oh, man. Oh, you kind of get stuck in place. Wow. Look, I feel pretty good about the run. And you know, I appreciate that the game remains challenging, even though I've opened up what I consider to be a decent amount of the meta progression options. I do always appreciate the turning to mush of the enemies that we beat along the way. I do feel like there were a lot. Didn't know it was that many. And we did fill up on the experience points as well. All right. 510 enemies killed. Hey, I'm walking here. Gig completed. Visit the gigs board. Oh, we finished a couple gigs. All right, let's see what we did. Oh, unlock Ashen Corrupted. Okay, so now we've got another denizen that we're going to be running into here. Unlocks the Ashen Corrupted to fight fire with fire. Oh boy. So it just got a little bit more dangerous out there, but Unlocks the Vroom trinket, which grants you bonus movement speed after dodging. Unlocks the Book of Demons, Volume 1, which deals 1 bonus damage to mini-bosses. Oh, that's nice. Unlocks the Book of Demons, Volume 2, giving you 5 bonus experience when slaying mini-bosses. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we've got 14 experience. How about that? So this was the one that I just opened recently. I don't know that I'm hurting for another dodge point, but I do think that this would be helpful. So let's grab that. We've got 6 left. Well, hold down primary attack. These could be interesting as well. I also don't want to forget about my love of the sticks, right? Increase the maximum amount of sticks that can be embedded in each enemy by 1. That could be helpful as well. I'm also intrigued by some of these options here, the tougher challenge rooms. So you could unlock this, and then down that line, now there's additional chance for extra records. Of course, that means extra passive buffs. More challenge rooms to appear. So, you know, this could be an interesting path to go down as well, right? Reroll, all pick drops increase. That could be very good. Unlocks a small chance for chests to contain a massive amount of guitar picks. All right. Folks, this is Metavoidal, and it is out on the Steams right now. It is going to be releasing for Xbox, I believe, on August 20th. They had to push that back by a week or so. But soon enough. I believe there's a demo version that you can play on console if you want to get out there and do that. Give it a check for yourself. And if this isn't something that you can get to right away, give them a wish list. It helps these indie developers so much in terms of showing up in the infinite hallways of the Steams. And you know what I'm talking about. So many great games to play. It's a rated G video. Let us know what your favorite song of all time is in the comments. Be subscribed and hit that like button for us. All right. Let's do this again sometime soon. We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do every time out here. Because they're the best. And you're the best. I really appreciate all the support. All of you are awesome. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye.